In the words of Philip DeFranco, let's just jump right into it. Hello there, my name is Sophie and welcome to this week's video. This week I'm doing a January favourites. January has been a weird one because for me I feel like it's gone really fast because the whole month was building up to a family wedding, which is at the end of the month. So I'm still in 2018 mindset and I can't believe it's February, but also it does feel like approximately 3,000 years since I've done a favourites video. It's both flown and gone really slowly. January's done. Here are some things I liked in January. Number one, we still have a few Christmas presents on this list because some things didn't arrive until afterwards or I didn't see people. Either way, first things first, this backpack. It's one I picked out, but it was on my Christmas list because I'm essentially a child. I went for a bit of a sturdier one, so it doesn't have a pattern all the way around. But it's got this cool pattern on the front. It's got a big pocket at the back with a laptop sleeve. It's got one of these USB extenders so you can put a charger inside the bag and charge your phone outside the bag, which is actually coming surprisingly helpful. It's got a middle pocket which has like pen holders and stuff, so that's really good for my bullet journal. And it's got this tiny pocket at the front and another tiny pocket at the bottom. Then it's got this like bum bag pocket. That's where I keep all my Sainsbury's and carrier bags. So number one, the bag. Oh, I'm doing like clothing, accessories stuff first. I'm trying to film this really quick because I'm so aware that I normally properly ramble when I film these videos, so I'm trying to be on it, but also I'm forgetting things. We have two more things in the clothing slash accessories slash I wanted to talk about my backpack category. These things. This is a jumpsuit from New Look. This is a leather jacket from New Look. I'm not going to hold them up properly because you won't be able to see them properly anyway, but I will insert a picture. This is the outfit I wore to the aforementioned wedding. The jumpsuit was definitely my best find of 2019, and we've not even lived through most of 2019. I know I'm not going to beat this because that jumpsuit was £6 in the New Look sale, down from like £35 RRP. I am so proud of that purchase. The leather jacket came from Ace. It was New Look but on ASOS, and it was from the tall section, so it actually fits my ginormous arms. Next we're on to the category that I've called beauty slash cosmetic slash health slash I don't know. This is a red colour conditioner from Superdrug. I got my hair done at the end of December and I was determined to make more of an effort to keep it a better colour because normally it fades to this like not quite pink, not quite red, don't even know what it is. So I was determined to look after it better. But also I didn't want to spend a bomb. So I thought I'd get this and see how it worked, see how long it lasted. It's meant to be like a deep conditioning treatment, I think. Yeah, you're meant to use it once a week, contains 5 applications depending on hair length. But what I did was add a little bit to my conditioner every time I showered, and I feel like it really did help protect the colour. It's obviously not as bright as when I first got it done, but it's definitely red. It's definitely kept the colour a little bit more vibrant, and yeah, I think this has really helped. And it was only like £1 from Superdrug. However, I can't be sure that it was that and not another one, another favourite of mine. So I used this Aussie Colour Protect conditioner. Can't remember, what is it actually called? Conditioner Colour Mate for vibrant coloured hair that refuses to be dull. And I mean, the packaging is red and I have red hair, so can't be too bad for my hair. I also have the conditioner. No, this is the conditioner. I also have the shampoo, but the shampoo's not finished yet. I love Aussie shampoo, but I don't normally, or Aussie hair products, but I don't normally buy them because they're quite expensive. But I was in B&M before Christmas doing some Christmas shopping, and these were, I don't know if they were on offer or they're just cheaper than anywhere else, but I thought, I know I'm gonna get my hair done at the end of this month or like midway through this month, so I took precautions early, and both the shampoo and the conditioner of this are really nice. I'm not repurchasing them just because of how expensive they are, and I want to try other colour protecting shampoo and conditioners. The last thing in this category is something I've actually had for a really long time, but I only started properly using it this month. It is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Gel Cleanser. I don't know how you can see it because it's clear and it's shiny, and I bought this probably last March sometime when I was like, I'm gonna have a skincare routine, and then I didn't follow through. But this is the best thing for taking your makeup off ever. I think I used it because I ran out of makeup wipes and I couldn't afford to buy new ones, and I had this, so I was like, well, I need to take my makeup off. gonna have to make this work. So I used it, and the first few times I used it, it really stung my eyes. Like I could not use it because I couldn't see, and it made it really difficult. So I just said that my eyes are too sensitive and I couldn't use it. But I tried it again, and I was more gentle and I was more careful, and it still stung my eyes a bit, but nowhere near as much. And the way it took off my makeup, I then used a cleanser and a moisturiser, and not cleanser, what's it, toner and a moisturiser, and yeah, no, it's been really, really good to take off my makeup, and I thoroughly recommend. This is great, and Garnier products are quite cheap, so there's that. I can't stop talking at this speed now. The next category I've called technology/other. In the Boxing Day sales, I bought myself a new Fitbit, and I might have included this last month, I genuinely can't remember, but this is my Fitbit Versa. I mean, showing it this close doesn't really do anything because it's just a black pebble, isn't it? But this is the Fitbit Versa. This strap I bought for like £7 on Amazon. I treated myself to this after Christmas because I know that the products work for me. I love Fitbit as a brand. I love how the app looks and the connectivity of everything. It's a proper smartwatch in the way the Fitbit Blaze wasn't. I can control my music, I can read my notifications, but I can also see my steps and see how many stairs I've climbed, and it does everything that I wanted it to do and what my old one did. Plus I can use it to pay for things, I can make timers. It's just amazing, and I got a really good deal on it. The next category is book-like things, brackets, not just fiction but notebooks and photo albums too. So if that doesn't summarise all three things that are in this category, I don't know what will. But one of the things I promised myself I would buy was a new photo album from Paperchase, because I love the self-adhesive photo albums in Paperchase, and I'd filled up my first one and I had a stack of photos building that I needed to put somewhere. So I bought this. I love having the kind of travel global themed photo albums, because maybe it convinces me that maybe one day I will go travelling, but you know, need money for that. I'll be honest, I have already filled this, so I will need to be buying another one. Next thing I want to talk about is my bullet journal. I got a new bullet journal for Christmas. This is my 2017-18 bullet journal. I started it in November 2017 and finished it in December. So I knew I needed a new one, and I thought it would be the perfect time to cross over with the new year. So this one started in January, this one ended in December. It's the same notebook, I guess if you could call it that. It's a Leuchtturm, I think is how you pronounce it, 1917. It's the A5 dotted hardback journal. I got this one in navy blue because, you know what, I felt like this was a bit more grown up, and I'm in the mental mindset for a more grown up bullet journal. And also this one, don't know how well you can tell, it's got really mucky on the back from how many bags and how much I transferred it and used it and whatnot. So I think this one will look cleaner because it's not such a bright colour. But this has been loved. This is my new baby. If you want me to make more bullet journal videos, let me know in the comments, because I've tried making a few, but then I don't know if maybe it's a bit niche, but I really, really love it. And I wouldn't say, because I don't do any of the like curly handwriting, and I wouldn't say I have the prettiest bullet journal, but it's really functional and it works really well for me. So yeah, let me know. And the last thing is actually a book. One of my New Year's resolutions was to read 12 books this year, so 1 book a month, and I finished this less than halfway into January, and you'd think that would mean I'd get properly into another book, but I just haven't been reading. So now that we're into February, I'm gonna knuckle down and start reading again. But the first book I read this year was Wild About the Girl by Louise Pentland. I started this book last year because I went to a book signing event with Louise Pentland, and I hadn't even read the first one. I went because I follow Louise on YouTube and I wanted to go. So I kind of did it in the wrong order. I definitely should have read the books first. But following that, or kind of in the lead up and following the signing, I read the first book, which was Wild Like Me. And then I did start reading Wild About the Girl, but then I kind of fell out of love with it, stopped reading, and then I decided to make this New Year's resolution. So I started from scratch, and I remember why I stopped reading, because there's this one character who was so annoying and really, really bothered me that it genuinely made me think I wasn't going to finish the book, but I pushed through. I'm so glad I did, because I got to the point where I'd been before, and literally the following chapter, if I'd read one more chapter, I would have finished this last year, because it's so, so good. I don't mean this in a detrimental way, but it's such an easy read because you just keep going. It's not, you don't have to focus too hard to understand what's being said, which makes it sound like I'm being insulting, but I'm not. I really love this about the book, when you get so into it that you don't have to think too hard about what it means and you can properly engage with it. Robin Wilde as a character is, I think, kind of late 20s, early 30s, single mum, and the whole book is about her being a freelance makeup artist, raising a child, dealing with divorcing the child's dad, and kind of stepping back into the world of romance. I feel like I've really trivialised what this book is about because it's about so much more than that, but I am 100% not this book's target market, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you want something that's not too difficult to get into, this would be great to read on a holiday, which is probably why it was released last summer if I'm being honest, but genuinely give this book a go. Thoroughly recommend. Every time I make a favourites video, I'm like, right, I'm not going to ramble this time, I'm going to film quickly and it'll be a-okay. But what I've done is ramble for nearly 20 minutes, so gonna wrap this up and keep it quick. Thank you for watching. Let me know your favourites down below. I'd love to hear about things you've been enjoying and maybe give them a go. Thank you for watching, hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!